How's it going, guys? The Cheeseball here, and today I'm bringing you another AFL live commentary. I do have to apologise for all the delays and whatnot. It is difficult to find 25 minutes or so on my own nowadays, what with school and other shit going on. But anyway, it was time we played Collingwood at the MCG, I believe, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I mean, you look at the form lines, you think drop half the team, but we did play well against the Dogs last week. We did fight it out well in the end. Injuries don't really seem to be having much of an impact. I do want to see how Stuart Cramery will go, considering he's in great form this year. But we'll have to find room for him somewhere. I'm not going to drop Howe, as we all know. I'm not going to drop Fazolo. So that's the problem. I don't see where a player like Cramery can fit in. He's probably going to have to go out for Savage. And even then, he's going to get slotted in on half back, and I don't want that. Hanley, I want to come in. Christensen, I feel like deserves a game. I'll try and get Christensen in somewhere because he's a gun. Shame he got concussed last week and didn't play tonight. Well, last night. It's 12:30 in the morning. 12:30, yeah, 12:30 in the morning. I was going to say 12:30 in the afternoon or something ridiculous, but probably not. That wouldn't make much sense. So I think find a spot on the bench. I'll drop Bastanak. Sorry to all you North supporters. That'll be it for the changes. Christensen for Bastanak and Cramery in for somebody. This is how much attention I pay to these things, people. Lots. Not very much. I'm just not in the mindset to be remembering these sort of little details of what's going on, so I think I'm just going to play like I hopefully normally play, and that is winning. I hope that works. It is a night game. Dane Swan captain, that makes no sense, but there he is. Him and Sharad Wellingham, former teammates, and Robbie Warnock. We've got a couple of fantasy footy teams, so you might want to jump off him. But fantasy footy, man, I've just been doing absolutely shocking this year. I think I hope that's going forward. Yeah, Sam Reid takes a good mark to kick us off. But yeah, fantasy footy, I've been doing ridiculously bad last year. Look, in Supercoach, as Reid nails the first goal inside 2 minutes. In Supercoach last year, I finished about top 5,000. Right now, I'm ranked 75,000 overall. I average over 2,000 points a game, which is, I think, around where I was last year. I think I finished up in around 2,100. I stormed home, had good rookies, traded in good premiums here, good form at the end of the year, but it's just all fallen to shit. I started off, this is basically the summary, or the epitome, if you will, of my team, as Sidebottom misses a quick answer back to the first goal by Sam Reid. The epitome, or the summary, or whatever it is, of my team this year was, and get on a bit of a run here, hopefully, is that I started my rucks this year with Mumford and Leuenberger. Mumford has just come back into the side, and even then, he was the second ruck to Mike fucking Pike on the weekend, which is ridiculous. I mean, he only had like, he had 20 hitouts or something, but Pike had about 30, which is just unheard of for a ruckman who's not very good. Mike Pike is a backup ruckman. He's the third ruckman at Sydney, always will be, behind Seaby and Pike. I actually don't mind Seaby, he's just a bit slow, not mobile enough. Dawes, good snap, gets Collingwood in front. And then Leuenberger went down with his Achilles injury or whatever it was. And so I've had to trade both of them out, but I just had a shocking run with players out in the forward line and stuff. I can't exactly remember who, but I had to hold Mumford for 3 weeks so I could keep trading rookies, get the right rookies in, and trade the right rookies out, and trade the right premiums out at the right times. I had to hold Mumford until round 5 or so, round 4 or 5, which is just silly. I'll just chip short if I can, yes. Good kick to Cramery. See, there he is playing the back line. Now, who can I go to here? Come on, make a lead. Good lead. I'm happy playing like this, actually. To be honest, just spotting up players. It's just the thing. The thing is, look, you look through the centre, there isn't really much on offer. There's 2 players, all right, and both have led out to that. That was actually a very good kick. But there's no one in the centre square offering anything much. Look, that's the shortest I can go. And luckily, Lucas Cook has got on the end of it because he's a fucking freak. Kicked 3 goals on the weekend for Casey. Due for a call up anytime soon. Fazolo takes a good mark against his old club that he didn't actually really play for much. No, it's his first year, and it doesn't make sense. Because last year was his first year when the game was released. He was a first-year player. This game was released, so really he hasn't played for Collingwood at all. So really, I can't consider him a Collingwood player on a technicality, but regardless, he does play for Collingwood in real life, so I have to go off that. Didak takes an unrealistically strong mark. He's actually doing alright this year. I like to knock him because he was horrible last year. I mean, he started off in Supercoach, it's just off the top of my head, as a premium, like 500,000, you'd expect 100 points a game from him, play through the midfield, get a goal or 2 a game, just that sort of guy. He ended up being almost rookie price. He was that bad, and he did play a bit of VFL this year. That is a very good clearance from Sam Blease, who was actually becoming a bit of a clearance player. Lucas Cook, oh, should have passed it off, but it's a goal regardless. Collingwood only lead by 2. And they do lead, which is a disappointing thing. Then again, Sam Reid was, for some reason, running in the other direction. I mean, look at that. When you... Harrio, what the fuck is going on? Oh, fuck. You're just trying to lip read the body actions and lip movements of all the players on the ground. I can tell then Harry O'Brien was just like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, fuck. That was just ridiculous. But anyway, Dane Swan, have not seen him. He is the astronaut of Aussie rules, only plays in space. Sherrod Willingham's doing well. Disposals is very, very low. It's kind of like Melbourne rounds 1 to 5 style, where we just very low disposal count, kick long, don't handball, just nothing, all uncontested possessions. Tackles, we are leading 11 to 3, which is brilliant. That was actually a very short quarter, I think. But anyway, let's get into the second. High scoring, short length quarter, that was. At least it felt like. Couldn't get the handball out to, I think that was Wellingham out there again. But, yeah, I think I can get the handball out over the top. We got the numbers here, so we should be able to do it. But Collingwood get free. That's poor. They've won the first clearance, or at least centre break. Walker can play on and drill it to Heath Shaw. What was he doing in the midfield? Leon Davis in the forward line. He doesn't even play for Collingwood anymore. He should be. He was a very good player off halfback. I mean, when you win All Australian in your only season off halfback, and then don't get a new contract, or at least don't accept it, it's kind of weird. Hugging the boundary line, wouldn't be surprised if that's deliberate. But it's a throw in. We'll have a throw in. Yes, we heard you, Ump. At least you're not Steve McBurney, or at least I hope you're not. It was absolutely shocking tonight, Carlton versus Geelong. That was last night, I mean. I like to be on the ball with these sort of... Say it's like 12:30 in the morning. You say like... Well, like tonight, something bullshit happened when it was actually last night. I am normally on the ball with that. Obviously, I'm a bit tired at the moment, although I'm slightly unaware of it. Although I do seem very talkative, and I'm not actually yelling because it is late and people are in bed. I'm not going to wake them up. I am quite talkative and quite seemingly aware of what's going on and stuff, considering it's late. I should be in bed because I got Bound for glory. Later today. See, I'm on the ball with that. Bound. Oh, Bachelor, you legend. That was a beauty. Now I can quickly play on. Oh, it took too long to do that kick in the end. And hopefully we can get a quick kick forward. There was a play through there. But yes, bound for glory. In quick glance at the clock to see what's going on. Pause the game. 12:36, so it is in 9 hours and 24 minutes. 564 minutes, if my mind is functioning correctly, which it probably isn't. Tune in, 90.7 Sin FM. Pushing the back, they're free. What was I expecting? But yes, I have a very, very awesome... I thought that was a free kick, or... I don't know what's going on. Spoil sport. I won some trophy for being doing something. I don't know. But regardless, side bottom takes the mark over probably one of the best contested marks in the game at the moment, Stuart Cramery. I don't know whether that makes sense. And Chris Dawes is lining up for a second goal. When was the last time he kicked 2 goals? Oh, bullshit! You're joking. Mzungu, run to the bench. Good man. Run, run, run. That was undisciplined. I was just... Fuck. That was ridiculous. Chris Dawes has kicked multiple goals for the first time in God knows how long. And I am not a fan of it. I am very, very unhappy. But Wellingham comes off, I believe that was. I still haven't figured out which way round those interchange things go. Whether the top one is off or on, and the bottom one is, well, I know it's the opposite, but yeah, whether the... Yeah, it's confusing. Okay, the top one is off there. I guess Travis Boak has got the footy in. Drilling it inside 50. Player free in Reed. Open goal square. Margin back to 3 points. I just... I don't know. I haven't been as clean or as good with the uncontested possession as I normally am. I mean, normally, if I'm not clean with it, I think Collingwood are capitalising on the mistakes I generally make more, because I will admit I am not great at AFL Live. I am the first person to admit that. But it seems like Collingwood are being the first, or they are capitalising on our mistakes more than other teams do, and as such they have gotten 3 goals, 3, 6 scoring shots to 3. They've doubled us in that, which is fairly abnormal. I mean, possession, they've had 39.4%. Tackles, we are winning because we can't get the footy. I mean, we're either second to the footy or we're making mistakes when we're first to the footy, which isn't fun. I wish they had disposal efficiency in this. I wish they included that in the patch, which I just downloaded. Patch 1.02, supposedly making the game faster, and I think it is having an impact. It's less of a tackle fest, I think, than normal, although we are... I think the AI tackles less, and it makes the game a little bit faster paced. As Steele side bottom marks again, he's being a bit ridiculous in that. Good spoil, but they got 2 players free out here. But Walker can run on, player free, use him, draw the handball. Again, draw the handball. That is brilliant play. Boak can run in. He's got no one on him. He can run in and... Oh, beautiful. Team play. That is a great start to the third quarter. Sam Reid, if he misses this, he's dropped. Harry O trying to run the mark, but Sam Reid consolidates his selection for next week against... Who knows? I don't know. For round 17 against... I can't remember. Brisbane? I think. But he's kicked 3 goals, which is impressive. He is having a good day. Jeremy Howe is not. I have not seen him, which is interesting. I'd expect Jeremy Howe to be playing well, but I mean, being on the MCG and all, but obviously not. Now, we got the pressure here, we got the numbers. Now I can draw back, do it again, 1-2, too high. That is our free kick. Now, got to spot someone up. Jeremy Howe is there. I'm just going to have to kick it long. Oh, it didn't work. Now, oh, I was supposed to handball that to that player over there. That is bad AI. Now what Robbie Warnock... Holy shit! Robbie Warnock! How the hell did you do that? Goal of the week, my ass. That's goal of the fucking year. Look at that. Screw the team play. Fucking give it to Robbie Warnock. He'll snap it from the boundary any time of the day. Just slam it on that left foot. Wrong side for a left footer. Easy as you like. Lance Franklin. You mad, bro. You jelly. Even he couldn't guarantee that. Now, Robbie Warnock is on. He can make it 2 in a row. Warnock. Oh, that is the team play again. I think he was going for goal. But he's given it to Sam Reid again. He can kick his 4th. Robbie Warnock. You're on fire. Sam Reid has kicked 4. And all of a sudden, the Darwin Sharks are on a roll. That is brilliant. Robbie Warnock normally can't stay on the ground for 5 minutes. Yet within those 5 minutes, he has managed a goal from the boundary, a clearance, a hit out, and a goal assist. And now Didak's going to line up to get the margin back for Collingwood. So I think the patch has made it a lot faster all of a sudden. But the thing is, Collingwood will still have more scoring shots, leading at 7-6. But we have kicked 6 goals straight where they kicked 3 goals for, which is very bad for their standards. I mean, they have been dominating the play. I think that can be well and truly said. I mean, here they are going for it again. But Batchelor, once again, taking his 2nd best mark for the night. Yeah, I can chip it short. Hopefully this kick is better than the last one. It isn't. John McCarthy, the now bearded Port Adelaide player. Yeah, I mean, it's just that I think it's him. They showed some photos of him as Davis gets that goal to bring it back to 8 points. They showed pictures of him because, I mean, Port Adelaide, living in Melbourne, in Victoria, not having Foxtel, you don't get to see much of teams like Port Adelaide. I was going to say Port Melbourne, just mixing up everything there. You don't get to see much of Port Adelaide. I mean, I've watched them this year one time when they were on Free to Wear. Can't remember who they were playing. But John McCarthy, I think he had this weird just beard. I think it's trending now. I mean, Courtney Dempsey had one. Fucking Luke Ball breaking tackles like it's the easiest thing he's ever done. Oh, Jake Batchelor, once again, 3rd time lucky. It was a bit off the mark, but Christensen can run, play on. Fuck talking about John McCarthy's beard. Christensen, pass it back to him. Or don't pass it back to him. Yes, pass it back to him. Yes! Goal of the year! Robbie Warnock, eat your heart out. I just wanted to give it back to Christensen. Look at that! It was just like, oh, what the fuck do I do now? And all of a sudden, he's just slammed it on his boot. There was a Darwin player in the goal scorer. I think it was Sam Reid looking for his 5th. No, it was Jeremy Howe looking for his 1st disposal. It was the first time he was within 20 metres of the footy tonight. Should have given it to Howe. Ah, well. Whatever. We are up by 14 points with not long left, provided Collingwood don't get it forward. No, that'll be the siren. Cloak mark then. Williams is playing well on him. But McCarthy, 8 disposals. That's very odd. Shouldn't have got rid of him, Collingwood. Because this game knows what's good and knows what isn't. And it knows that the Darwin Sharks are good and are playing well. And Mitch Duncan should come on for someone who I don't think has done anything tonight. And that player is Kieran Harper. I'm sorry. You kicked a few good goals in your time, but you've left it to Warnock and you've left it to Christensen, and they've had it tough. You know, they've had it tough. They've kicked some ripper goals, but they've had it tough. And you should be kicking those goals, and you haven't. Who am I talking to? I'm talking to Kieran Harper. I don't know if you can hear me, understand me, but he's been subbed, and deservedly, because I don't think he's done much tonight. And I can just slam it forward. Didn't really have the momentum going there in my favour, so I think I can just hopefully kick it forward, get it forward. I mean, if it's ineffective, it's ineffective, but hopefully we can then hold it up and maybe not do that, because Collingwood or it seems like every AI team are more polished when they go forward. They can, say, spot up someone like Travis Cloak there, and he'll spot up someone in the forward 50, no doubt. Or maybe, no doubt, 2-on-1 and Brent McCaffrey marks, and he doesn't get games. Silly. Now, Bachelor, well done again. Warnock just runs it over the line. He wants to contest another hit out because he knows he's going to win it. Look at this. Robbie Warnock doing it all. Great player. He's having a good game. Now, Blease with another clearance. He'll hunt the boundary line. Won't be deliberate. It isn't, which is very good. Robbie Warnock. No, Tommy Williams. Nope, you'll know Robbie Warnock. Oh, all of a sudden, I've jumped on the bandwagon. Robbie Warnock is suddenly playing well. Pushing the back. Darwin free kick. Hopefully, don't shank it. And we do. Who was that who got that free kick? I don't know. Probably Stuart Cramery or some other spud. Rockcliffe marks there. He's good overhead in this game. Game rates him. He is just very all-rounded player. Is Tommy Rockcliffe, except he's a bit inconsistent this year. Holding the ball, Chris Tarrant's free kick. Where's the prior opportunity? Steve McBurney must be umpiring this game. And see, this quarter is going very quickly. We've had no scoring shots and relatively low amount of ball ups. Luke Shuey trying to dance around Dale Thomas. No, that was Luke Shuey. That was brilliant, spotting up Jared Blair. Hasn't done much tonight, but he can do something here, you'd think. He can seal it. You think? No, just rushed by Nick Maxwell. He was playing on someone. I don't believe it. This game is now unrealistic. No, there he is. Okay. Took a contested mark. There we go. And Dale Thomas takes a mark on the wing, but you think it's too little too late for Collingwood. Even if they do score a goal here, they got to score 3 in 3 minutes. I could do that if I were lucky, and the game gave me free kicks for once, and I was playing against Melbourne. And see, Chris Dawes, another contested mark. He's going to line up for his 3rd. What is this? Get it right, game. Jesus. Chris Dawes kicked 3 goals, and I'm gobsmacked. Player of Chris Dawes' quality should not be kicking 3 goals in a game, let alone 60% of your team's goals. Whew. That just doesn't make any sense. But anyway, minute 13 left. This game is won. We lead by 9. Hopefully we can lead by 15. Won't happen. Collingwood will mark and Collingwood will goal. No, Bachelor. Very good game in defence. He can hold the footy up and he can celebrate and he loves it. Screw Richmond. I am a Darwin Shark, says Jake Bachelor, as we win by 9 points. Very good win. Again, keeping our distance from the rest of the competition on top of the table. Warnock leading the disposals for a ruckman. Boost! Sherrod Wellingham against his old club, and Sam Reid. 6 disposals, 4 goals straight. What a game he then had. We kicked 4 goals in that 3rd quarter, just absolutely demolished the game. I mean, it was an even first half. Collingwood really should have consolidated the opportunities that they had, and then we just blew them away in a quarter and ended the game. I mean, we didn't kick a goal in that last quarter. And yeah, we kicked 4 goals in 1 quarter and 3 goals won in the other 3. It's just funny. But anyway, see, Collingwood still dominated possession. They still dominated marks and had half the turnovers and more kicks and 50% more inside 50s, and it's funny game. And at the end of the day, we won. Most important thing. The game has frozen. That is fantastic. Truly fantastic. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm gonna have to restart the PlayStation. Hopefully this doesn't mess with anything. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you all later.